Yeah, I'm excited. We've got Zeal against Cage Tane.
Yeah.
Zeal, a really good guy actually. I like Zeal. I think he's quite knowledgeable about the game. So I'm excited to see what he pulls out here.
He's actually really, really, really good at this game. He has beaten, I don't know how many of
Yeah.
us diamond players.
Hey, mate. He beat me last week. So you
Yeah,
know.
he beat me too. He actually made me rage quit.
Yeah.
Like in the tournament, I was like, "Fuck sake, man!" And I an admin of this goddamn team, just rage quit.
I mean, one thing I will say is that Cage Tane's pulled out some interesting cheeses so far. So it'll be interesting to see how Zeal prepares for that.
Yeah, alright, so let's start it. I'm gonna take the first one and you can do the second.
Go
So,
for it.
down at the bottom, I think we have a yellow Protoss called Seal! And he will steal!
Oh,
your
memes. You got that wrong there. He's at the top.
At the top! And you know what? That's...
Honestly, you know, I'm like Ron Burgundy here, and you're like Brick or something.
I have no idea what that means, but introduce our purple guy.
Everyone in chat knows what it means, I'm sure. Let Fluffy know what it means, but you all agree with me. He's Brick, I'm Ron Burgundy. Okay. So, in the bottom left position, we have the... God, this guy is like the MB killer. It is Cage Tane as Purple Protoss.
Yeah, and he really doesn't like the Maximus brute, does he? He has just whipped out, I'm sorry to say this, his cock, and he's raping our players left and right.
He's just slapped it down on the table. He's been like, you guys, come on, let's see, you know, who's got
And it was
the
really
most,
nice table, and it was made out of marmor, right? And
Yeah,
he just
I mean-
broke that!
Yeah, it just broke right in two. Exactly, that's what I mean. It just disappeared. It was like he karate chopped it with you know, his junk.
He did that. I like that analogy. Alright, so what are we seeing here? We are seeing two fast gas from Cage Tane, also called Electronic. Meanwhile, I actually do have the overlay on, I just checked. I did have it on. Meanwhile, we have a quick expansion here for Seal. So I think that if the players just watch the stream, I'd be very, very scared to go this fast expansion with a player like Electronic.
I actually think Zeal was forced into it because Electronic stole one of his gas extractors. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So I think Zeal's been forced into taking that Nexus.
Maybe that's true. I mean, it's a really good play from Electronic, and it kind of forces your opponent to do play the way you want him to.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say it screams to me that Electric's gonna do some type of cheese again, but he's actually adding on the Nexus behind it, so we could actually see. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but it could happen, guys. A macro game.
No.
Yes.
No.
I'm actually going there. It could be a macro game.
By the way, do you know why Electronic actually chose Protoss?
Because they're good.
No, wait, because in like he was born a very electric guy, just fast and everywhere. He was kind of wild, you know. His hair was always up and standing, and then
Sure.
Then he bought a computer, right? Because it says electronics, and he was like, "Oh, I need this." And then he bought the game StarCraft. It's so fast, just like him. And then he saw the Protoss race, right? And then he realized, hey, probes use lightning to attack.
Exactly. Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
True story. This is quite cool from Zeal. He built 4 pylons in Cage Tane's base, and he's building a further 3. And that so that he can come over here and overcharge them with his mothership core. That's a really nice touch, actually. Oh, he almost gets that Stalker. That would have been really nice. But meanwhile, Cage Tane has not been able to deal with these first 2 pylons. So he can just overcharge them again. Really smart as well from Zeal. He's overcharging the full health pylons rather than the lower health pylons. Really nice play. And it looks like he's going to get that mothership core out there as well.
Yeah, I mean, this is just like play. This is just... I mean, Cage Tane must feel like a Terran right now, because this is just so annoying.
Yeah, 6 probes have gone down there, and Zeal has a 14 probe advantage right now.
Yeah.
That's absolutely massive.
Did you see the Stargate though? That's something I want to know.
Yeah, this Oracle's coming out. I don't see any... And the problem is the mothership core's on the other side of the map. That's not going to be back in time to do any overcharges. There's no Stalkers out, there's no cannons out. All he's got is a few Adepts, so...
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, is this gonna happen again?
He's going to definitely lose some probes here to this
I mean,
Oracle, but he should eventually be able to get back and get some overcharges in there, I think.
he did see the Stargate. So is the problem? Did he
Mm.
actually see it with his own eyes, or did he like his minimap
Oh
just see it?
no! Oh no, he's walked. I was going to say he's just walked in a stalker, so at least he has something to attack the Oracle,
Yeah,
even if it's
but
not going to kill it very quickly. Again, it's just gonna deal with this Oracle eventually. That's all I'm saying. 8 probes going down now.
yeah, and I think that Seal is
9.
actually very happy that he actually spent
10.
some of his 10 workers.
Yeah,
But he's
so
still ahead.
Steel is now ahead 5 workers, but I'd say that Cage-Tane has does he have the slight advantage? Yeah, he has the slight advantage because he's got a Stargate up and he's got 2 Phoenix out already. Zeal's actually going an Immortal build, and obviously he's not aware of these Phoenix, so it's going to be interesting.
I thought
this
you'd kind of
game.
expect that if you, when you see an Oracle, that you always know there's gonna be Phoenix. Excuse me. There's always gonna be Adepts.
In PvP, I think you should expect. Oh, there goes the Oracle, by the way. He gets a further 2 probes, but he does lose the Oracle, which is a bit of a problem because keeping that Oracle alive leaves you. It allows you to build those kind of status traps and stuff like that in key locations. Like, it's not a huge deal, don't get me wrong, but it definitely, can change the course of a game. I mean, we all saw you thermal against. I think it was Drogo last weekend where he got something like 6 siege tanks status and lost the game because of it.
Yeah. So 13 workers has gone down for Seal. Meanwhile, Electronic has only lost 6 workers.
Yeah.
However, Seal, because of his fast second base, he's actually ahead. And he is, I wouldn't say, he's actually really far ahead in tech. He's getting, that robotics bay. Isn't that what you call it? Robotic bay? Anyway, he's getting the bay.
Oh yeah, he's looking to get disruptors out. But here come the Phoenix, come into the expansion look, and they get 1, 2, 3. He's picking off quite a few probes here.
Is he gonna get any more? He's gonna go up and get 6, and he's gonna go into the main. He's gonna see what he can find. Will he lose 1? Oh, the mothership core is dead, but that's okay.
More importantly, he got 2 good overcharges before it died. That was a nice play actually from Zeal there with the overcharges, and he was able to force them back. I don't think he killed. Did he kill 1 Phoenix maybe?
No, he didn't even kill 1. He got
he
1
didn't
very
kill
low.
1.
But...
Yeah, he's now adding on double forge because I think he wants to get some cannons. But I mean, the worker count right now is absolutely dead even, and that's obviously not great for Zeal because he was quite far ahead. But the first disruptor's about to come out for him, and that will absolutely blow away these stalkers from Cage-Tane.
It will literally blow away the stalkers.
Quite literally, yeah.
Oh, he's gonna lose more. That's 4. Easy. Yeah. He's not even gonna lose that Phoenix. It's so close.
Yeah, I mean, this is the mobility of Phoenix. This is what makes him so strong. He lost a further 5 workers there. But you also have to consider it's quite an investment to build 6. I mean, he's continuing to build Phoenix, by the way. Quite an investment, this. So as good as it is to kill 5 workers off, with Chrono Boost, and we've got a pause here from Cage-Tane for a moment, but with Chrono Boost, killing workers isn't as valuable right now as it used to be because
I won't unpause right now, just by the way, but I'll unpause when he gets back.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so even though he has killed, 24 workers, the worker lead is still dead even, and that is because Seal has kept on producing workers all this time. While K Electronics macro is actually slipping up. I have not had it easy today for micro and macro. Alright.
The one thing I will say is that Cage-Tane is actually looking to take a 3rd base. You can just see it there. Zeal looks like he wants to stay on 2 base.
Yeah, because I bet in this spot, as a player, you feel very, very far behind. You feel like you're about to die. And truth is, he actually really isn't. Is he gonna go down and take his 4th now? I do believe so.
I do, yeah. I think he's going to take a 3rd, and that's a wise decision because currently he can't take on this force of Cage-Tane. Cage-Tane's got 7 Phoenix out. He's got 3 defense. Oh, this is really bizarre by Cage-Tane. He's actually going to move out while taking a 3rd. I mean, if you take the 3rd like that, you generally, you've put resources into that 3rd. You may as well just stay in your base and.
And Seal actually sees this coming with this really good placed observer.
Yeah. I think if Kane attacks into Zeal, I think that's good for Zeal. But I kind of feel like Zeal had to get that third base up, to be honest. It's really going to come down to these disruptor hits. So the Phoenix need to get in there. They need to use their beams on the disruptors to kind of keep those orbs from blowing up on them. But it's going to come down to the micro here, I feel.
Yeah, but you have to Seal actually has Blink Stalker, so he actually may very well be able to pick off some of these Phoenix. Because he does have this perfectly placed observer right over the arm. He sees everything that's going on right now, and
Yeah,
he knows this is coming.
No attack and no arm upgrades, but Zeals are about to finish. He's got 13 seconds on them. Will they finish before this attack comes in? I don't think they will.
It's gonna be so close. It's gonna be 5 seconds. 3, 2,
oh, he's gonna have
1.
It. That's so big.
And it's gonna be this is gonna be crazy.
That's so big having 1-1 here instead of 0-0.
Oh, and he's using the lift off on the Immortals. It's gonna great disruptor hits.
Oh my god, massive hits.
And this is just amazing for Seal. He's so far ahead.
Cleared this up.
And he's even gonna get one Phoenix.
Oh, this is wonderful for Zio. I mean, massive issue in that engagement there by K-Tane. He lost all of his adepts to two disruptor hits, and I even think he lost 1 or 2 stalkers as well.
Yeah, and you know what? He didn't lose any goddamn disruptors.
No, I think he lost like 2. He maybe lost 2 sentries and maybe 1 or 2 adepts or zealots, but that's about it. He's still got that massive blink stalker first and a false rider, and he's going to 2-2. I mean, if he just sits on his third base, he's going to have 2-2 while K-Tane is still on 1-1 now, I think. Yeah, but he's not getting 2-2 himself, so Zeal's taking a big lead in this game, if you ask me.
Yeah, but there is the problem that if Zeal waits too long, then K-Tane is gonna get this mass carrier. Excuse me.
That's a really weird decision. I mean, unless you have carriers are an interesting unit. I mean, you can't build 1 or 2 and expect them to make a huge difference. Carriers are very strong when you get 7 or 8.
Yeah, but with this amount of units that he just lost, there's no way that he can expect actually to defend the follow-up push.
Zeal here is going to push out. He's going to push out and he's going to try and do some damage.
Oh, and this is going to be good because he's like, K-Tane has no idea this is coming. He has no
He's got absolutely nothing. He's going to send in the disruptor balls.
Oh, the disruptor balls! His balls are terrible, but that's okay. Oh no, that's all the sellers, and will the blink micro actually be great here? We can actually just blink onto this.
I think that's it. I think he's just going to take the game from here. I don't see what. He just blinks under the carrier.
And he blinks on the carrier.
He doesn't even wait for the 2-2. He's just blinking in. He's going to take out all these Phoenix. He's going to take out the carrier. I mean, what does... No, K-Tane isn't making anything but Zealots, and those aren't going to do anything in this situation. Zeal has left behind those disruptors, though.
Yeah, those disruptors. But does it matter? What does K-Tane / Electronic have left to defend? He's losing space. He even lost his stuff. And now he's gonna lose all his gears. 1 gateway left. What's this? All this stuff. This is GG.
Oh, look at that Artosis pylon. Everything just goes down.
Oh. And yeah, this is well. Now he's actually getting revenge for all the workers killed, and I think he's like robbing himself off real hard with this. He's like, oh, give me them probes.
Really nicely played, I think, by Zeal. Big mistake by that case here. I mean, those 2 disruptor hits when he was attacking were massive.
And he really should have picked up the Phoenix. That was he picked up an Immortal and a Stalker, I believe. You should have picked up the Disruptor.
Disruptors, yeah. I mean, I'm unsure how it works in PvP. I don't know if you use Graviton Beam on the Disruptor while it's sending its ball, whether it cancels the ball.
It should cancel the ball.
I have the feeling it does, and that's really what he should have done, but he didn't, and Zeal's going to take the win for us, and the match goes on a little bit longer.
Yeah. This is kind of... What's going on? Oh, damn, I'm really bad at this Sky Style. I don't think the Sky Style you did was necessarily bad. It's just...
It was those disruptor hits, wasn't it? It was just catastrophic.
He could actually easily have won the fight if only he had picked up the observers. Nope.
Yeah, I agree with you. If he just picked up the disruptors, I think he would have been okay. I think he had a decent composition at that point in the game to deal with what Zeal had. But the disruptors were the kind of the ace card, and he didn't deal with them.